Alrighty then, g'day guys and welcome. My name is Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 1st Edition, Reign of Winter. Joining me today are my wonderful patrons, you can see over here, who help support the channel and get to come and play this fantastic adventure with me. Guys, say hello to the folks at home.
Hello.
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 So good to see all of your pretty faces. It has been a long week. I've had to miss a few games. This has been a rough early start to the year, and I'm just doing my best. And I thank each and every one of you guys for being so patient. I feel as though we've started the year, and it's like we were on this book, and we're only on to like episode 4. I'm like, what? No way! And I'm like, yes way. And I'm like, oh man. So I'm super keen to get stuck in and continue embarking on the adventure with these characters. You see what I did there? Kite?
What?
I said
Embark.
embarking.
Oh. Can't you just leave me alone?
No, because unless I keep at it, you'll never get to the root of your problems.
You know, sometimes I just want to split.
How do I cancel my Patreon?
Your subscription.
You want to cancel you want to cancel your Patreon, Callie?
God.
You're trying to turn over a new leaf?
Are awful.
Yeah.
He just wants to branch out in a new direction.
This is the show. By the way, this is the show. 2 fucking hours. This is what you're getting. You better believe it. Anyway.
Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
Get out of here.
Okay.
That's a reference I can enjoy.
All right. So all right. I forgot what I'm doing. You've completely just derailed my thing.
Hi everybody. This is
can
Rain
pray,
of Winter.
guys.
This is
It's
Dag.
Rain of Winter. I'm a Dag.
Dagger.
This is the Dag thing. Before we get started, we have a number of sponsors we'd like to take the moment to thank. Of course, starting with none other than Hero Forge for the wonderful art you see on screen here. These are the guys that help keep the lights on here at the studio, and we are very, very grateful for everything that they've done for us. And we continue loving all the stuff. Then of course we have Sirenscape for the beautiful sound effects that you can hear over the over the course of our games, and Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice, which you can see behind us, y'all. We're going to introduce our player characters and the lovely players that are using them. Starting with none other than Kyrie, our Ratfolk Slayer, played by Calindria.
Hello, I'm Calindria. I play Kyrie, the Rat Folk Slayer.
Try a little harder,
And
dear.
that's it. No. So I play Kyrie, one of the somehow 2 original from this game.
I can fix that if you like.
don't fully understand how I'm alive. I know Cat has saved my ass more than once. So I love you all and I appreciate you all. She follows the god of murder and is bad at it.
Nice. Next up, playing the role of Bectrin, the dwarven brawler, is none other than our dear friend Lucas, aka Mr. Game and Art.
Hello, that's me. Yeah, I play Bectrin. I'm glad Dag said what he is because I haven't been here in a couple weeks and I forgot. So
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm kidding. I did not forget.
I did.
I did not forget. He is a dwarven brawler and I love him. He's great.
Yay.
And he's my second character because my first character that I loved died.
He did. He was a great character. I might bring him back as a zombie just so, like, if I have to kill Bectrin, I may as well do it with something you love.
There you go. Why not? Let's do it.
See, that's the correct attitude. Next up, of course, playing the role of Kite, the, I don't know, whatever he is, shaman. We have none other than Marcus, the DM.
Oh, yep. I'm Marcus. I'm playing Kite. Started as a cat, became a badger, became a ghost, became a plant. At this point, it's just a hot potato of how many different things Kite's gonna be before he finally perma-dies.
I don't think he's gonna perma-die. I think he's fine. I mean, you've taken a bit of time since your other characters have died. I'm sure that the character's grown on you by now.
It's been less time since Jack. I like to play Jack, but I'm liking Kite, so hopefully he doesn't,
Die
go to
horribly?
the bit. Go to the big garden in the sky.
It's true. That's true.
Die for a third time.
That's true. Well, you know what they say. You
Yeah.
know, if you
Yeah,
as long as you keep playing the way you do, you won't reap what you sow. So you know, there you go.
Wait, if the
This
purple
is
worm
what I've been
eats him,
dealing with,
does
you
that
guys.
mean the purple worm would get the delicious trait?
No, he'd probably
Get
take
eaten.
something. He'd probably take something like the ability to regrow itself out of a seed or something.
No.
Anyway,
He'd be delicious.
this jokester over here, playing the role of Makar, is none other than our dear friend Neil from Immersion Diversion.
Hello. Yes, I play Makar. He is an Asimar Magus, Eldritch Archer Magus. And yeah, trying to help the party find this Baba Yaga while also helping evading my red cap Fey Fey things that are trying to kill me too while doing that.
And betraying everybody. Come on to you, Makar.
I'm not betraying myself.
All right, brilliant.
And I have a little puppy that's got armor now.
You do, except he's a fully fledged, intelligent character who is probably smarter than
know.
you.
He is. No, well,
Yeah, I was gonna say there's
maybe.
no problem.
I'm a 16 int.
He was being
I make
nice.
smart, dumb characters.
No, you have high intelligent characters that you happen to control, Neil.
I know.
Anyway,
Damn. You
next-
too can pay for this.
Whoa. That's 3 burns in a week. It's
That's fair. That's fair.
more than that actually, but
Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Hold on, wait. I need to change some stuff real quick. And of course, lastly, playing the role of our dear friend Cromwell is my dear friend Tim.
Hello. Yes, Cromwell, the original monk from back in.
day one.
Are we from Golarion? No, that's.
Right. I asked last time where we were from because I forgot. But
Yes.
Material plane.
We're all from Golarion.
Yes, you guys are all from Golarion. It's just you and Kyrie specifically are from the Cinderfang Academy.
Yes, we are the last
What was
two
the name of that
remaining
line?
adventurers from the Cinderfang Academy. Cromwell joined up to learn about the world, increase his scholarly knowledge, and, well, not afraid to kick a few heads in if he has to. He's probably the most diplomatic of the group, you know, with his amazing charisma and ability to connect with people.
I always say that about him. Yeah, absolutely. And certainly not appearing in this film is our dear friend Brune Brassax, playing the role of Rill, the dwarven cleric of Sarenrae, who is currently frozen in ice as per his current guess. Yes, well, I did forget to do it. That's why I adjusted. It was fine. It's my fault. I should, yeah, that's me being silly. All right. Thank you, everyone. Now, before we kick off, we have one last person to thank before we start the show, and that is, of course, our lovely audience members. Thank you so much, everyone, for being a part of the show and for coming out to spend your time, your evening with us. We greatly appreciate it, and, you know, just having you here is freaking amazing. For those of you who don't know, we also offer a ton of incentives for players and audience members to participate in and alter the course of the game as we play. Channel points, for the start, are gathered by people who are watching the stream and can be used at any point in time to influence the game with insight bonuses, inspiration, wandering monsters, magic, encounter, tarot readings, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. But those of you who are kind and generous enough then can help Dag out with, you know, his electric bill. Then there are some monetary donations that have a more tangible result. For $5, you can donate either a red marker to a player of your choice or a purple marker to me. These are hero points and jinx points. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the GM for nonsense that isn't in the rules, or roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counteract hero points, make the enemies roll with advantage, or make something more complicated. For $10, I will draw from one of 2 decks. The deck is of your choice. Either a heroic action deck, where a character of your choice gets a heroic action, which is kind of like a one-use superpower that's usually free during their turn, or a plot twist, which we do have a donated plot twist that has come in from our dear friend Schooly Eye for the first card that is drawn as the plot twist, which for us today is... Oh, we've had that one, actually. Sorry, let me shuffle that real quick. Here we go. Something Lost. There we go. Something lost is our plot twist for the day. So that gets put here, and it gets played during the course of the game. There you go. And yes, we do have the first Harrow deck redemption in action today. Or it should be, if everything goes well. Now,
Is that a new option?
yeah, for the channel points, yes. And then we have, of course, the $20 donation, which is a natural 20 to the player of your choice. It's a golden 20, and it just does the 20 thing. We then have our $50 donation, which is an increase to the difficulty of the challenge that we're currently facing. It is a boss buff, or provide a magic item to a player of your choice. This can be a homebrew item, a item that the player gets to choose, or a set item that I can give them. And lastly, we have the $100 secret menu item. The $100 secret menu item is a massive donation that helps me in incredible ways, and these ones go a far cry to helping me continue all my programming. The secret menu item is something that changes the scope of the game and really kind of puts everything, kind of like throws a huge kink in the works, or potentially throws the whole thing out of whack. We've had an avalanche, wipe out a group of bandits. We've had giant monsters be summoned. It's a whole whirlwind of stuff. For today, however, our group is currently embarking on a quest to go and go to the icy tundras after their dealings with the Black Clover Week last week challenge, which was, of course, the vegetable Cromwell we see there. So today, the $100 secret menu item is quite literally a something straight out of Star Wars, and that is, of course, a frigid snowstorm, a blizzard unlike any that has ever seen. The group will need to find shelter and hide by slaying a large woolen creature and attempting to hide in its guts. It is a race against time encounter, together with, of course, a battle. So yeah, if that is a scene that you would like to see, that is our secret menu item. In addition, there is a few little odds and ends that you guys, the person who donates, will get to choose and decide as that encounter plays out as well. So yeah, that's what we're doing. All right, I think that's it. We good? We good? Everyone good? Yeah.
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 About to find out.
Okay. Well, without any further ado. Our heroes find themselves in the Baba Yaga's hut, having just spoken to a weird alien tradesman about where the Baba Yaga might have gone. He spoke of 2 crows that apparently have the location of the Baba Yaga's ingredients that they would need to seek. But as they're about to leave in order to try and seek out the Baba Yaga as crows, someone awaits in the door. A green-skinned apparition. It is, of course, a green Cromwell. Where did this green Cromwell come from, you ask? Well, in the previous episode, our group had to try and navigate through a small forested area inside of the Baba Yaga's hut. Just go with that one. After which point, Cromwell was consumed by a moonflower, a strange alien creature, plant, that regurgitated him in the form of a strange gooey sack, gathering his DNA and replicating it for its own purpose. While the group had been talking inside to the trader, it had been gestating and finally released a version of Cromwell, a green plant-like beast, which stands before you, a newborn, but somehow or another ready to kick your ass.
Uh-oh.
Do we lead with the Harrow reading, or is that done sometime later?
Oh, that'll be done sometime later. Yeah. It's an encounter. I've got the whole thing set up.
Okay.
All right. So we are going into initiative. Oh my God! Would you believe that Veggie Cromwell goes just
first.
before regular Cromwell?
Oh.
Could we have the map, please?
Of course you may.
Uh-huh.
There we go. All right.
I like how you gave it a very twisted smile.
Thank you. All right. Veggie Cromwell is going to do the thing that Tim has done to me since fucking day one. He's going to flying kick and flurry of blows and stunning fists and then dance on his fucking grave. This is the real reason I did this encounter, you know. So, first attack, as he flying kicks Cromwell, will strike with his big boot. Cromwell, you kind of raise your guard up, and as soon as he hits you, you realize he is using even the same form as you. As he strikes at you, he then follows it up with his first attack.
Is he wounded like I am as well?
No, because he has just been born.
But if it was an exact copy, I was wounded at the time.
He is a better version of you. From Tria, bitch. That's an old. That's an old school reference for the younger members of our cast. If anyone can tell me where Tria comes from, I'll give you a hero point. Except for Tim, because I think he knows. Anyone? Tria. He's better. No? No one? No? Okay. Well, chat, it's up to you now. Alright, anyway, so the second attack will miss. The third attack. It's not Star Trek. Alright. The second attack comes in with another hit. For 17 damage. Which then throws our third attack. With a final hit.
Oof.
And Cromwell.
Oh, gosh.
You do have a hero point if you wish to stay up.
No, that's because he's got another attack anyway.
That's true. He does have another attack. Keeping in mind, you can also use that hero point later on to awaken yourself. Also, Jen, you win. You gain a hero point. Well done. Actually, you know what? Remind me of it next time we're playing Gatewalker, and I will give it to you. 100%. I'm not a liar. Okay. So as this series of attacks come through, Cromwell, every time he hits you with his arm that seems to have been transformed into the same type of gauntlet that you have. And each blow hits super hard. You lose consciousness as you fall down, and the creature opens its mouth, and you watch as this like almost gooey sap-like spittle starts to pour out of its mouth and over onto Cromwell. It is almost as if it is trying to break down his biological matter and pull it into its body. Cromwell. Let's have a, if you don't mind, let's say that this is sort of a thought process, a role play moment, as you are exchanging blows with this creature. Rather than it just making 4 solid attacks with you not defending yourself and looking like one of those fucking dolls that keep getting knocked down. I'm going to say that this is kind of your thought process while you're trying to block this flurry of attacks that have come out of nowhere. Because the creature, you know, literally burst in and just went at you.
Well, my thought process is that this is a very bad copy because it's extremely rude.
Oh, really? Because the original is so fucking polite.
It's full of cracks.
The original has never attacked before talking.
It's true.
So this is some kind of nega copy. And he's inferior too, because he's just gone at someone who's already quite wounded.
All right. As this thought process comes through you, you think about this clone and you just take that one hit to the left, one hit to the right. Inferior though it may be in etiquette, discipline, and ethics, that last hit to your lower jaw rattles your head as you fall to the side. The Moon Beast. Oh, yes, it's done doing the stabilization roll, so yes. The Moon Beast is cowering in the corner. As we then go to Kyrie.
Is there any way I could squeeze my fat ass in through here?
You mean through the door?
No, I mean through here.
Oh, you're a, yeah, well, you need to make a acrobatics check to try and tumble through their square, but you can absolutely try.
Let's fucking do it. I'm gonna study his happy ass, and then acrobatics, you see it?
Yes, indeed. Your target number is 40.
40? I can't get that high.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what happens when I hit tumble through?
I will say that you are now sharing a square with the prone Cromwell. But because Cromwell is prone, he is not hindering your movement.
Is he prone because he's?
He is prone because he's knocked
he's
the
dropped
fuck out.
below. Okay, yeah. That's all my stuff, yeah? Or is that just movement?
That's just your movement.
Okay.
At present, the other Cromwell, the green one, does not seem to show any interest in you. It seems to be purely looking at digesting Cromwell.
Okay, can I hold up a finger to the green version and try to bring Cromwell back up somehow? Like through the magic of waving my hands and being like, and be awake. I don't know how I do this.
I mean, it depends on...
I have no medical knowledge. Nothing like that. I just didn't know.
So
if
what
there was
you're saying is
something-
you want to try and perform first aid?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what the finger thing is in aid of, but yes, you can attempt a heal check to no, actually, no, you can't because
Isn't that 10 minutes? Or
I was
something?
gonna say no, it's not. No, you can't. It's a 10-minute long check, so no, unfortunately.
Okay, so no.
No,
Alright.
not unless you have a potion or something like that.
No, not on me. So I'll just pat him on the head, and then I'm gonna stab this thing, I guess.
Okay,
Stabby, stabby.
make your attack.
I've studied, so 3, and then I do this, and I miss.
It looks
and
at
I
you.
go, huh.
It seems angry.
All right, let's go.
Bectrin. Actually, you're not back there. You're over here.
I was actually going to ask because it's going to take me at least 2 turns just to get up there if I was back there.
You got the giant veggie plants. He's like, "Rah."
My whole turn was going to be waddles forward.
All right, well, you are
All right,
over there.
So I'm in the hallway and
Mhm.
I can't do anything. Right? Because I can't get through there.
You can
Can
stand.
I
You can stand
can
on
I
top of
throw-
Cromwell.
can I throw my danbong over his bed or hit his bed, his body, because he's
Yeah.
on the floor?
Yeah. You
Okay,
can also
cool.
stand on him without
gonna do that.
problem.
I can step on him.
Just
That
trot
just
on.
seems rude.
It is.
Hang on, I'm just.
I
Gonna
said you
step
could
right
do it. I didn't say
here.
it was nice.
True. I'll just go ahead and throw them since I can do that and they're returning, so it works. As soon as I find the one for range, there it is. So I do have a question about the thrown ones because I don't do it very often.
Yep.
Does my strength modifier apply to those as well, or does that only apply to?
Dex to your
Well,
attack,
that's
strength
damage.
to your
That's
damage.
anyway. All right. Let's see this guy. So let's try. Wow. Wow. First roll I've done in weeks.
Well, I mean, you have a hero point, that courtesy of our dear friend Schooly Eye.
Ooh, I do. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that because I don't want to I don't know, hit Kyrie in the back of the head or something.
What's up, guys?
So I feel like that's what would happen because she's in front of me.
I
Mhm.
mean, go for it. I don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's find out.
It'll be payback for all those times you shot whoever the hell that was. I
All right.
forget who you kept shooting.
Give us a number between 1 to 5.
Oh, all things fantasy. That's who you kept shooting.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
This is payback for that one person.
Yeah, no, remember you kept shooting. You shot him like a dozen
No,
times.
I know. I remembered who it was.
I remembered. All right, but yeah, I'll do the hero point so I can re-roll that.
All right. All right, done.
Ooh, I thought I was about to roll a 1 again.
It was very close. All right. Unfortunately, it is still a miss, but at least you do not wing one of your allies.
Boom, that one hits though.
Nice, but not confirmed, but still a good hit. As your Dambong hits him square in the head, he is not happy.
Ooh.
Ooh, max damage, nice. 21 damage.
Not bad, not bad. And that's it. That's all I can do. I only get the 2 for the throne.
Why do you want to get 2 for the throne? Oh, because they don't come back until They don't come back at the end. Okay.
They come back at the end of the turn. Yeah.
Right. All right, not a problem. Which then shifts us to Makar.
Okay. I see him throw those dang bongs, and I say, "Do you think you'd be able to take care of him if you can get in there without him really attacking you, Vectron?"
I can certainly try.
Okay. In which case, since I'm standing right next to you, will cast Greater Invisibility on you.
That sounds fun.
Yep. So now, what that does is, well, it functions as invisibility, except that it doesn't end when you attack.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah.
That's sick. Well done.
And then that was my standard for that. Or wait, is that standard? Yeah. And it lasts 10 rounds because it's a round a level. And yeah, standard. So I can't try to go up and grab Cromwell as it's a standard action to grab him, right, and try to drag him away. Michael?
All right. I'm going to move him back this way.
No, I mean, is it a standard to do that? Because I just cast the spell Vectron.
You know what? Normally it would be a reposition maneuver, but I'm happy to do it as part of a move action while he's unconscious.
Okay, so I will try to pull him away with my movement. So 5, 10, 15.
You'll have to move at half
Just try to
speed,
get him
mate.
away.
Calm down.
Oh, yep, sorry. Only 10 then.
Yo, I'm just gonna double move and warp myself and this 800-pound
forgot.
man. Freaking come on, Neil. All right.
I forgot it's half speed. Okay.
Hey, you can't blame him
that's
for
my
trying.
turn.
All
That's
right?
true. I can't blame him for trying. All right.
Away with it.
Okay. Well, that is Makar. Then we go to Kite. Kite.
All right. How much movement is it required to go from where I am to next to Cromwell to heal him? Because isn't like diagonal, isn't it going from like
5, 10, 15, 20. 20 foot. Presuming we'll put Brector in there.
20? Okay, perfect. Then I'm gonna do that. And I'm going to, just in case Veggie Cromwell happens to have some weird bullshit where he'll be able to hit me, I'm going to start casting Cure Moderate Wounds, run up to Cromwell, and then the way I'm picturing it is that Kite's kind of going, all right, I hope this works, as he rips off a piece of foliage from him and just kind of like shoves it in Cromwell's mouth and cast Cure Moderate Wounds on him.
All right.
So-
Cure Moderate Wounds.
And just rip off some of your hair.
There we go. That's 21 health.
All right. 21 health. Done and done. Cromwell, you kind of feel yourself coming to. If you would like, you may keep your initiative where it is, which is probably not great. Or I can move it to after Kite.
After Kite, that'd be much better.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
Oh, okay.
See,
I
because
see how it
technically,
is.
technically the rules as written is it doesn't alter your initiative. But
Right.
I've hated that rule, so I always I try, like, whenever I remember to, I try to homebrew it so that, you know, after a person who is knocked out is healed, that's where they come into the initiative. But
Right.
after Kite finishes his turn.
Yep.
So move action, kill moderate wounds. Is that everything?
Yes, that is all I can do.
All right, Cromwell, you are awakened, lying prone, feeling sore. What do you do?
Well, that was quite rude. Whoever you are.
He watches its tongue, like its vine, like tongue sort of.
What? I think these translator
Is it
bugs
speaking
aren't working
Cromwell?
properly.
Is it speaking Cromwell? And only he can understand it because it's Cromwell.
Right, well, I'll stand up.
All right, move action
That
to
takes-
rise.
Does that take the whole action?
It takes the move action.
So there's no, you got no more move.
Mm-mm. I think you can 5-foot step, but that's about it.
Okay.
Can you shoot fire?
Then, can't do much else. But I will take a defensive stance and activate gem skin.
All right, gems cover your whole body.
Whoa.
All right. Anything else?
That's it. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've done. Is it full defense? Is that what it's called?
Total defense.
Total defense.
Yep. That's a +4 to your AC.
Okay.
Scratch is going to run in front of you and try to protect you. And he is going to use Lay on Hands.
Ooh,
Lay on pause.
lay on
Lay on
pause.
pause.
You know, it's a good thing that Veggie Cromwell doesn't have a line breath attack.
I didn't say he doesn't.
Well,
Nice.
Cromwell doesn't, so it stands to reason that Veggie Cromwell wouldn't.
What part of Veggie Cromwell makes
Yeah.
you think it's Cromwell?
Yeah.
Besides,
The fact that you
Cromwell
said
is
it's a
a
perfect copy
Red
of him.
Rider who shoots
I didn't say it was a
fire.
perfect copy. I said it was better than he was.
And I said it was worse.
With my exact words.
Macard just says, Cromwell, can you shoot fire out of your hands?
All right.
You say yes. It's gonna be a no.
All right. It seems as though this creature is a moonflower seedling. They try to consume the flesh of the original copy so that it can take its place. We must prevent it from getting Cromwell, lest we lose another companion.
And another
Bark,
rider.
bark.
And another rider, yeah.
Oh, this thing would make a pale imitation if it tried to take my place. You can't even talk.
I think it would make an emerald imitation.
Yes, but that's only for now. If it were to consume you, it gains your memories, your linguistic skills, your skin coloration.
Oh,
It is like a
I
completion.
see. So,
So it becomes Kite.
if that happened to someone, what would be the difference then?
Well, you'd be dead, and it would be you.
Right, but then I wouldn't be dead because it would have all my memories.
Well, no, it would still be it. It will have its own motivations,
Oh.
its own drive, its own dreams, its own hopes, and it's a very existential thing you're asking me here, and I am still just a dog. I was literally awakened yesterday. I mean, it's just cut me some fucking
This is
slack here.
technically the same day that this all happened to.
It's like
Well,
this is like fucking Soma all over again. Okay.
Oh
I
my
was just gonna
god.
say, Cromwell giving Scratch an existential crisis already.
All right, I'm gonna kick Kyrie.
What?
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, that's fine. Go for it.
Flurry of blows.
Sounds like he's already taken some of my memories.
Now, do I have to use flying kick first, or can I save that for last?
Flying kick is just so you can make a movement during your flurry.
Okay, cool.
But it's a style strike. You can choose to do it as
Uh-oh.
in replace of any one of the attacks during the flurry.
Very well. Oh. He's going to use flying kick. No, he can't, because everyone's too tall. He has to work his way through it. Okay.
Say everyone's too tall.
Yep. Oh, no.
I'm too
Oh,
tall.
no. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, you're just not... Oh.
Can I?
Mm-hmm. Yes, mister, I don't have any
use
hero
the
points. What do you want to do?
Oh, I thought I did. Never mind.
Kyrie has a hero point.
Kyrie does have a hero point.
She does.
Kyrie, do you want to use a hero point?
To not die for good.
Oh, is that dead?
That's dead.
Yes, dead.
Hmm. Well, if it's dead. See, if it was just dying, I'd have been like,
We want Cromwell to be the only member of the first.
I know, right? Because I was just thinking to myself, I was just like,
I mean, look, you might
better
still
not die right now,
you-
Cromwell, or
you-
so help me.
you might be still dead because he still has one hit, one attack to go.
Oh, you.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, he's gonna take that last hit.
Well,
Let's hope he-
didn't someone say that they had breath of life?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, yeah, the last one's a hit, and well, I mean, Breath of Life heals after they're dead, so this could still be okay. Oh, that's not bad. You're still dead,
They're still dead.
but
no.
you're now within the healing range of Breath of Life.
Indeed.
I'm gonna stab this guy literally in the asshole, just so you're all aware.
No, you're gonna fall over and you're gonna be dead as he steps on your corpse.
Which gives me the perfect opportunity to stab him in the taint.
That's
You watch as he jumps up and he
last
jumps
hit.
up and down a little bit, and you hear the sound of like a squeaky toy. All right,
holy
Kyrie.
shit, that's hilarious.
Yep, you're dying. Oh, you're dead. There's no saving throw. Bectrin, you've watched your companion get murdered.
I have, and now that I'm invisible, I have so many people in my way. Can I get through there?
You can move. Yeah, you can actually move because your allies will not hinder you. And most importantly, he cannot make an attack of opportunity against you because he cannot target you.
Unless you can
Perfect.
pinpoint him.
In
Unless
that
you what,
case,
sorry?
you go right
Unless you can pinpoint him somehow, like using perception, etc.
I hadn't given him tremor sense.
No,
But
if he's got my feats, he's got improved blindfold.
No, but he's also a plant creature.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
It means like they have extra sensory senses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I think it's fine. I'm good.
I like how you gave Cromwell a blind fight since you keep getting like blinded and stuff.
All right.
All right.
No, I didn't
so-
specifically. It's just I had to choose a bonus feat, and there's not a lot of options.
Oh. I mean,
Okay,
blind
so
fight's a
I'm gonna
good
move
one.
over here, so I'm flanking, and
Mhm.
then I'm gonna just whap this dude on the head
Let's do
a
it.
couple of times because I can't flurry after I move, right?
You can only
It's
make a
not allowed?
single standard action after you move, so you can only make one attack.
Only one? I don't even get my normal two. All right.
Because that's a full round action. Oh wait, yeah, it's only one. That'll hit though.
Yeah.
17 points of damage to Veggie Cromwell.
Sweet.
All right. As you hit him, you watch as his cave sort of crushes and concaves, and it's just all plant, like fibers and stuff like that. There's like no skull.
Ooh.
Amazing.
Macaw.
Can I actually delay until after kite?
Sure. I got no problem with that. Kite.
And I will cast Breath of Life on Kyrie.
Cool. Attack of opportunity.
Shit.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Oh!
I'm gonna jinx point that.
I knew it.
I'm not taking a natural one on that. No way. All right, there we go. And yeah. All right, that is a hit.
That is an ouch.
Cool. 20 points of damage. I need a concentration check from you with your caster level, please. As you are struck while you're attempting to cast your spell. That is not going to make it.
Great.
You drop the spell.
Sorry, you are completely
Oh.
dead.
Do you
Oh,
have
shit.
do you have a what do you call it? You don't have any more spell slots of the same type?
I do, but shaman, you prepare each spell.
Ah.
So it's not like I can have, like, I would have to prepare Breath of Life more than once in order to use it more than once.
Right, that makes sense. Yeah, they're prepared spellcasters.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So,
Well, unless an audience member comes up with a divine intervention, I'm afraid. Kyrie, as he
Oh,
reaches
no.
out to try and touch you, all of a sudden, just this large fist shaped like a dragon comes down and cracks into the fellow plant-like creature. You watch as like these petals like fly from his face and begin to fall down. No, divine healing will not work. Kyrie is dead, so there is no divine healing that will help here. But divine intervention will give Kite a reroll on his caster level check to try and keep the Breath of Life spell.
Just out of curiosity, the 19 would have passed if he'd cast defensively, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Or that's still
wait, it's double
better.
spell level. Yeah, so 15 plus double spell level. It's a level, what spell?
it's a level 5.
5, so that'd be 10. So he'd need a
25.
He'd need a 25. He wouldn't have even cast the defensively with that.
Jeez.
Wait, how is it
Mhm.
only 10? Hold on, what's your level?
10.
Yeah, that's not very
Yeah,
good.
plus your it'd be plus your modifier as well, so that'd be plus 5. So you'd be 24. It's still not enough, but like, just so you know, yeah, 24. You would have also failed your casting defensively too. Yeah, yeah. What you need is the divine intervention.
Oh,
Anyway.
because I did a caster level check, not a concentration check. That was.
Oh yeah, and you got bonuses for that too. If you did a
Oh
concentration,
yeah, wait.
Oh,
If
you're
it's
supposed to do
concentration,
this is
concentration
no.
check,
This is
caster
not.
level.
This is not a concentration check. Oh wait, no, it is a concentration
that-
check. What am I
It
saying?
is a
Yes,
concentration
okay.
check.
Okay.
Okay, so, so what is it again? It's
There should be on
it's
your.
my level plus my modifier, correct?
It should be on your
Correct.
sheet somewhere.
Yeah, it's your level plus your modifier plus anything else you got bonus. Like if you got
Okay, so if it's my level plus my modifier, that
So double click on the CC.
I
That's the
need to
constant.
I need to think, please, because otherwise I will lose my train of thought. And
So just
Kyrie
click on
will-
CC. That's next to the CL.
yeah, because I was gonna say my concentration check. I have the combat casting feat, which gives me +4 to it.
Yeah, that should all be. It should all be accounted for in your concentration.
So, well, that's
You
it.
get a plus 20 for your 9-year-old.
Yeah. So if you have the.
Yeah.
I mean, you weren't really getting a reroll. You were just taking the 9.
Well, no, I was
So-
just
But we can see
I
your
actually
modifier
just
now.
clicked it.
So you would have got 29.
yeah.
That's better. Unfortunately, you needed 30. Because you need 10 plus the damage dealt,
Oh gosh.
plus the spell level. So 35.
No, not plus the spell level. So it'll be just 10 plus the damage. In any case,
okay.
So in any
Chat
case,
says,
yes. Unfortunately, it is not going to be enough. So,
Ooh.
that is unfortunate, as you are struck,
Oh
disrupting
gosh.
your spell.
All
All right.
And then I still have a movement, so I will take 5-foot step back.
All right, done. We then go to Cromwell.
No, it would be me because I delayed. So after Kite.
Oh yes, you're right. Makar.
Okay. Shoot. Because I was gonna use fly on Kyrie so she could either get out of there or So instead, I am going to cast Lock Gaze on the Veggie Cromwell. Hoping it can't really do anything against anyone else but me. Because I need Vector. We need Vector and Cromwell and Kite to stay up. So yes, I'm going to cast Lock Gaze on it. It's not a high one, but yeah. Yeah. Dang it. So yeah, I try to get its attention and that totally failed. Dang it.
All right. It does not heed your gaze. Come on.
All right, guys, we need to either bind it so it can't move, or we need to take care of this quick.
All right.
Well, I will 5-foot step up here to flank with Vectron.
Mm-hmm.
Does Vectron have outflank?
Does Bectron have outflank? Bectron does. He does have outflank.
Okay. We outflank.
Nice.
And it's a bad Nega Cromwell. Take this. And I will just try and sort of tear into pieces with my claws, if I can. How do I just drag the number 4 onto him to do the whole flurry?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay. I don't know if this is going to do it, but let's see. And it seems to do it.
Oh, nice. A possible crit.
Ooh.
Oh, roll me one more d20. That's 2 20s in a row for the confirming of your crit. Oh, close. All right.
Oh.
So we have 1 crit, 1 fumble, and 2 hits.
Okay, so
We needed that.
Do you want to reroll the fumble?
Yeah, I guess so, because it's number 2, so it might like stun me or something.
Yep. All right. Let's do it. Reroll the fumble. All right. So that is all hits. So everything hits and 1 critical hit. It's probably going to be a very squished Cromwell.
Is die. He's dead. And it's more dead.
All right. You turn it into a fine paste. As you defeat Veggie Cromwell. All right.
Shoot.
Well, that was rather unpleasant. Kyria doesn't seem to be doing too well. I will
I don't have anything-
see
yeah.
if I can commune with her armor. I'll try and tap into my armor and see if like there's any sign of life or spirit or whatever left in the body. And I don't know, I don't talk to my fire armor very often, but it's currently active, so I will I'll put my hands on Kyrie and tap into the armors and see if it can source anything, any flicker of life flames.
Scratch does the same and says, well, the armors start to speak. Your armor tightens up around you, and you feel warmer as your hand reaches out. Another one has fallen, consumed in duty. She fell well. This is not boding well. If things continue thusly, The heralds will not make it to the Baba Yaga. Takes all three. We cannot do this alone. There's no response from the white armor. She will already be
Is
looking.
there since my creation of my not quite sure how to put it, the bonding with this red armor, is it, and in order to do so I had to sacrifice myself. Is there any powers that you might have armor where I could perhaps transfer some of whatever a life force is currently sustaining, since I seem to have this rather large red crystal where my heart used to be, and might be able to breathe some of our life?
You think yourself worthy of such power, you insolent whelp. You say we have bonded, yet you do not even know my name. You treat me like a cheap piece of fabric, and when the mood desires, you expect me to come and beckon like some dog? No offense. Yes, none taken. I have no such power for thee.
I see. Not even when it is to potentially save one of your fellow spirits?
We are tools, conduits of the heralds. We will find other hosts. And there are 3 here still present that have suitable sacks of meat to be ridden in the name of the Baba Yaga. Yes, now come. What I think he is trying to say is the heraldry is not simply a right given. It is something that is worn. Well, strangely, this canine creature that has adorned me has synergized with me in a way that most sentient creatures, well, they don't. Usually it's because of a clash of egos. Different desires, different wills battling against one another. Well, this dog, she seems to want to go with whatever I do, which is why I was able to manifest in such a way that I am able to speak as a conduit through young Scratch here. Though some involuntary things still occur. He says he sort of starts scratching behind his ear. Look, I have seen you for some time, Cromwell, and you are strong, but that strength makes you arrogant. And that is why you've never bothered to ask for the powers that lay within you. You thought you would not need it. And true enough, you are someone who is more than capable. You have a sharp wit and a cunning mind, but the heart is what you lack. The fact that the
heart is literally what I sacrificed to bond with the red armor.
Well, yes, which is because it is the most important thing. What lays in your heart is what speaks mostly to him. For me, it is cunning and, well, let's just say subservience. For the White Rider, it was grace and poise, nobility. But the Red has always had ferocity, passion, and most, and above all else, respect. I think he chose you originally because he saw that you were someone who understood discipline, and power, and respect. Perhaps after seeing you for so long, he's perhaps had a shift in heart. He does possess powers that may be able to help. I, after all, control fear. She controls the cold. But heat and warmth, that comes from a place where the heart beats loudest. The phoenix is born of fire, the crucible of reality was born from flame. It does not doubt. There is no doubt in my mind that he has that power unto himself as well. Though, probably a little bit arrogant and prideful himself.
Yes, well, you might. I sense your passion, Red Armor, and you might feel that we've been bonded for some time, but for us mortals, it's a mere blink of the eye.
To clarify, he said that you thought when you said you were bonded, he was correcting you and saying we are not bonded.
Well, I meant whatever you want to call the process of.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm with you.
I didn't mean
I
had some kind of deep personal bond with the red.
No, because there is donning the armor, and then there's bonding with the armor, which is where you learn their name, get all the powers, blah 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 blah.
The ritual.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
I'm with you. I'm following. Carry on. Sorry,
yeah.
I'll stop interrupting.
And you might think it arrogance not to call on more powers, tap into it, but I see it as caution. I do not take this responsibility lightly, and seeking to return the Baba Yaga using these powers, well, it feels like I suppose in a way it feels somewhat like cheating if we simply expect the armors to do all of our tasks for us whenever we face a challenge without trying to overcome it first. As to knowing your name, that's true. I haven't asked your name, although we haven't had many conversations. In fact, I'm not sure I've actually heard your voice before. I have tapped into you a couple of times, but not heard anything. It is interesting that you would choose this time to speak up only to scold me. I think that perhaps as your Black Rider compatriot has said, your passion is as hot as your flames. If you feel offended by my actions toward you, I do apologize. But, well, let's just say, I may have many words, but a way with them is perhaps not how most would describe me.
He speaks softly and says, "We are not simple fabrics or tools of the Magi. Each of us once long possessed a soul. We too possessed mortal form. That was taken from us when we vowed servitude to the Baba Yaga. The three of us are three of a kind. You think it easy to watch my sister and brother be torn, cut, stabbed, beaten, punctured, bitten, burned, knowing that any moment may be their last. No. I do not pray that you understand. The reason I speak to you is because I tire. I tire of failure. I tire of witnessing the Black Rider continually falling. I tire of having been defeated and feeling that rusted iron spike through my chest every waking moment. You call it weakness. You don't tap into your strength because you feel you do not need it. That is arrogance. in its finest. You do not understand where you are duty-bound. If you are duty-bound to win, you do not hold yourself back. You do not keep yourself in reserve and hope to pace your enemy. All this is pride. You're right. I too have made no effort. And if you want this, then you need to stop fucking about. This cannot happen again. If I do this, your life is tethered. Not just to yourself, but it will be tethered to all the riders. Where one falls, all fall. This is no longer your choice. If you wish to, and we can make that happen.
The proposal is interesting. And I suppose I would just put this to you that should this binding happen, you would also be bound to me in a way. And whilst it is somewhat upsetting that you've had to watch your compatriots fall again and again. That would be, you're right, I can't imagine it, but it would be sad, I imagine, to do that alone. But I do not believe that crushing our enemies is necessarily the answer, because what is an enemy? Someone who attacks us? Perhaps we provoke them. Perhaps there is a misunderstanding. There may be another way than simply crushing everything in front of us. And however, I appreciate your perspective that not going all out, as you say it, or holding back could result in casualties. Going all out could also result in casualties. But I hope that in time you may come to see an understanding that not using all of one's power all the time on everything in front of you is not necessarily weakness. In some cases, that can be showing strength.
Oh, do not mistake me. I do not think that you are weak. I think you underestimate the danger you're in, and the danger you face yet to come. Hear me now, all of you, and heed my words. This bond is known as the final right. It is called this because when a rider dies, they have an infinite cycle where me and my brother and sister rejoin and connect with another mortal to rise as the rider again to herald the Baba Yaga's coming. If this bond is completed and the final rite is done, then our one saving grace will be gone. We are only able to come back so long as one of us remain. By binding us in this fashion, if one of us dies, we all die, which means the riders will be no more.
I understand your concern with making this right. I do not underestimate the perils facing us. I have lost, well, if we do nothing for Kyrie, I will have lost everybody that I came here with trying to save this place. I'm willing to make this bind. I understand that for potential immortal suits of armor or spirits or originally physical beings that you were, this can seem like a great sacrifice on your part, and I do appreciate that. And I will treasure that as I have treasured all of my companions, even through the loss of many of them. They were all willing to sacrifice themselves for this quest, as am I. But we hope it doesn't come to that.
And what of you? Oh, well, fuck me. I mean, I don't have much of a choice in this matter. I mean, after all, I mean, how many more times can the body be switched? This is more times than we've had to change hosts since we were created. I feel like we are close, though. Baba Yaga is just ahead. I feel it. And you can too, I know it. This is the right thing to do. This one has a unique relationship with death. If anyone's going to be able to come back and wear through it thick and thin, it'd probably be this one. Not to say that the others, Jet, Kichiro, these were good people. I want to do what we can. I want to bet it all here. Fine. But don't say I did not warn you, Cromwell. The time will come when you must make the choice. And I pray you do not doom us all. As he says this, you feel the burning in the crystal that burns in your chest. It begins to sort of emanate this red hot light that just burns and expands outwards further and further and further. As you feel that heat, all of a sudden, you watch as Scratch bends down on all fours. You watch as these cracks in the armor begin to appear and black smoke billows out, transforming into these writhing tendrils of darkness that emanate from the armor. And you watch as Kyrie's body, limp and lifeless, suddenly starts to rise and exude this thin veil of shadowy white mist. As she burns it outwards, it breathes from her mouth. You feel that chill in the air as light flies from your crystal, flies from the armor, flies from the eyes of Kyrie, and collide in its center. You feel the entire area around you shaking and rumbling, twisting and turning, getting louder and louder and louder, rising in a chorus of magic and song as everything begins to suddenly sync up. You suddenly feel everything. You feel the armor almost as if it is a piece of your skin. You feel the weight of it, the breeze on it. You've never felt more a part of it than before. Now, you have instigated the Final Rite Legacy. The Final Rite Legacy has the following effect. Kyrie, Cromwell, and Scratch, all three of you now have a shared pool of hit points.
Ooh.
I would like for all of you to tell me how many hit points you all have. Scratch has maximum. So Scratch has 60.
77.
68.
74.
What? Who said 70? No, just
Not all of us, just Kyrie.
Yeah, sorry, just
well,
yeah.
you said all of you, so
No, all of
He was
the
just
people
did a
I
whole
named.
scene with the armor.
All of the people I named. Sorry. All right, sorry. 68, 60, so that's 128, and
I said 77.
so 128 plus 77, 205. If that's mathing correctly. I would like all of you to change your max hit points to 205.
Whoa.
All right. Anytime one or more of the three of you take damage, you all take the same amount of damage.
Okay.
It does not matter where, doesn't matter when, doesn't matter how. That is the connection.
Right.
Do I
All
need
right.
to take 49 points of damage because the
No,
other two are hurt.
no, you are all fully healed.
Okay.
There you go. All right. As the ritual ends and subsides, you all return, and Kyrie, you cough up what looks to be a rib. You hope it's not.
Ooh.
Ignore that. I pushed a button. All right.
What just happened? Kyrie, you're good. You're up. You're. Markar is actually gonna come over and kind of like
Join us.
double
Come
check.
with us.
Yeah, I feel fine. It's not weird, right?
That was intense. You were dead.
I don't feel dead.
I just
Yes,
did
I
the
can assure you,
Cromwell and scratch.
quite alive at the moment.
Formerly dead. Got it.
I forgot. Were they talking as armor so we couldn't hear them, or was it all out loud so we could hear them?
The armor was talking out loud, so you could have heard it, the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like towards the end, he was when the armor said all of you, he was addressing everyone.
Yes,
Yep,
correct.
I was just making sure. So you guys are linked. Okay, that's gonna.
Yes, it seems inexorably so.
At least Carrie is over right now.
Well, before we get into that and Neil brings on the tangent, how about we hear from Kyrie first as she comes back from the dead?
I missed all that, right? Sorry, I actually missed most of that.
Oh no, that's okay. So, how do we recap this? So, Kyrie went down. As she went down, Kite attempted to use Breath of Life. Didn't cast defensively, got clocked in the face, ending the Breath of Life spell. During which time, the battle continued. Cromwell unleashed a flurry of blows, defeated the creature, splattering it everywhere, and then beseeched the red armor to see if it could do anything. It refused to help him because Cromwell didn't know its name, didn't bother to get to know it, and was basically like, fuck you, and the horse you rode in on. You're arrogant, you're obnoxious, and fuck you. The black armor then mediated and was like, oh, you know what, calm down, you're just upset because, the white rider just died again. And he's like, yeah, I'm fucking upset, fuck you, and so he's, that's the whole thing. Eventually, they said, we have limited choices, this can't keep happening, and eventually we are going to run out of people. We need to, make a stand here to fight with these people and not do what we normally do, which is wait for someone to be worthy. These people have proven themselves worthy by, going on this adventure and being here as long as they have, despite how much loss they've already suffered. And so the red armor kind of sort of begrudgingly was like, fine, but, the only way I can save her is by instigating something that puts us all at risk. And the reason he didn't want to do that was because he was like, well, again, I don't trust these people. These people are, still green despite everything. Basically, what has happened is he has performed the final rite. This is the final stand of the riders. All 3 riders were once originally mortal souls bound into these armors, which serve as the magic items and creatures or things that herald the different heralds for the Baba Yaga. Now you are all combined. Originally, the rule was as long as one of the riders is alive, the others can be reborn. Now you are all bound. Kyrie, Cromwell, and Scratch. If one of you dies, all of you die. Whenever one of you takes
Hence the
damage,
shared
all of you
HP
damage.
pool.
Yeah, so all of your HP has basically been pulled into one.
Okay.
Hmm.
So I feel not only not dead, but
You actually feel
like
strong.
super better.
Quite alive.
Yeah, you feel stronger than you've ever felt before. You kind of are almost surging with life force at this present, and more importantly, you can kind of feel closer to not only your armor but to both Scratch and Cromwell as well through all this.
So I should stop threatening to kill the dog.
Not unless you want to commit suicide.
Hey,
I mean, I
look,
was never actually gonna kill him because
if she does though, she'll get 2 birds with 1 stone, and that'll really please her. Please
already
don't
killed me
hurt
one.
her.
God.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I say that she would inherently understand that it was the armors?
I'd say you don't inherently, but you definitely get a vibe for sure.
Okay, because I would like for her to lay her hand on her own chest and just say thank you.
We didn't
But
really,
she's also looking at
we
Cromwell.
didn't really ask the White Rider.
No. Oh no, because the white one was dead as well when
The
she
white one was
died.
dead.
Yeah.
Still involved though. It still helped with the ritual. So
Yeah.
Well, that and
yeah.
I'm not going to reach out and touch Cromwell. I figured,
right, I'm just saying it
place-
took all 3, so you can't really discount the White Rider just because the White Rider was technically dead.
Well, it took all 3, and thankfully, I don't know, whatever loyalty Scratch has maintained through his enlightenment, he agreed to go along with it too.
I scratch
And
Cromwell
I
behind
didn't,
the ears.
I couldn't really ask you because I don't have those kind of powers. So I made the choice for you.
I'm not going to say that I don't appreciate it for sure. Sorry, I'm like lightheaded right now, so I'm not entirely here mentally.
No, that's okay. We can put a pin in the in any kind of discussion. Like we can call it like the fugue state of having come back from the dead very forcefully. In the meantime, behind you, the trader shows up and he does that bullshit fucking condescending ass. Oh, this was very impressive. Yes. Oh, I am most impressed, my friends. You are how you say very krasnivposhka in the blockuska.
You don't seem surprised by this occurrence.
A surprise? What is surprise? Zilva Zarak is always not surprised because Zilva Zarak always knows in the nose, even though Zilvarak does not have nose. But,
Did you know about that thing?
oh, the laser eye thing? No, Zilvarak never seen that.
No.
Hmm?
As I stare at him now, the plant Cromwell thing.
Oh,
that we
what?
just fought.
Moonflower? Yeah, sure. Moonflower got my sister once. It's funny. She still works.
Did you say it was funny?
Yeah, he's funny. He's like, ha. Ha. He's hard to laugh
Makar
in your...
starts walking out of the
Only
building.
because Cromwell just made this whole speech about violence not always being the answer. It was the only reason I'm not suggesting we stab this guy.
Yeah, I think at that point, Makar would just say, "Come on, let's go find those
Yeah,
crows."
sometimes violence is the answer.
Where are you going?
We're going to find those crows you told us about.
Yeah, they're in that room right there. It's just across the road. What are you doing?
I thought you said they were. Yeah, you said they're across the road. We're going into that building.
No. Just here. In this room. Where the big moon
We were
base.
just in that room.
Flush in back, give all about guy. Give her like a back, I give guy. He's yelling at
There's
the
a
moon
couple of
beast.
crows in here.
He's basically telling these moon beasts, the moon beast, to like get the fuck out of the way. As he walks in, sure enough, you do not see any crows, much like you didn't previously. However, he then points at two statues that seem to be lining the wall. They are part of the decor, and you would honestly have never noticed them had he not pointed them out. These are two obsidian crows that are quite small. He says, "Hey, these are riders." Sorry, I don't know how to, At this point, Kyrie's mouth opens and her eyes begin to glow white. A voice not belonging to her comes from her throat. It says, "We seek the Baba Yaga. Tell us your secret. Tell us what you know. We do not have time. We may not tarry any further." In an instant, the two obsidian crows then come to life. The sound of them moving is almost like the sound of breaking glass every single time they attempt to move or do something. As they do, one moment, I need to find out what they tell you. Body. Pardon me, sorry, I need to find it because I've lost it. Lost it in the battle. Buy me some time.
He's lost the plot.
It's true, I have literally lost the plot.
Oh, everybody was like,
So did you
"God."
get the red
No.
armor's name?
No, it was.
Sounds like that's something you'll have to ask it about later.
Yeah, it didn't seem like the appropriate time to suddenly go, "Oh yeah, okay. By the way, what's your name?"
Well, I didn't know if he was
But,
like, "You don't even know my
also-
name, and it's Bob," So.
Well, yes, but also on the other hand, it's a very old spirit of an original physical being that's gone through rider to rider to rider. So, I don't know, maybe just calling it its name all the time might bring back a lot of bad memories.
Okay,
So
so the three obsidian ravens suddenly take flight, flying around the room, landing in various places, and grabbing apart several different objects. As they do so, they remind you of the raven oracles from the Eobaran layout. You know, the three ones that were in different rooms, and they kind of helped you before. But these ones are made of crystals. One of the crows says, "Baba Yaga has gone to see her only son. The trail behind left is breadcrumbs you can use to find her. It picks up several objects off the shelf, dropping them in front of you. First, they take a stuffed two-headed eagle from a shelf, and then place an iron spur and a drinking horn beside it. Next, they take an elephant tusk and a small hand mirror and drop them atop a bearskin rug. They circle, once again repeating the cryptic phrase, before then returning to their perches and freezing in obsidian once more.
Can you post that in chat?
I was gonna ask if you can write those down. They did stuff.
They did do stuff.
I guess.
Sorry, just because my brain's not braining. Do we know who the Baba Yaga's son is?
No.
We don't know because she only had daughters. That's what we
Yeah,
heard.
yeah. All right, cool. I want to make sure it wasn't just me.
Could be a gem of some sort, perhaps.
Um,
Oh, you don't think it's an actual person?
Well, I mean, an actual person that no one has ever mentioned any hint of before, possibly. But
maybe where we end up going next, people might know about her son. Because that's something. Well, they said they left breadcrumbs, and the only thing I can really think of for breadcrumbs right now would be memories. You know, especially if she's visiting her son, maybe people know where he is, and we can find her there, or at least find him.
I mean, we can ask Mr. Yeah, I knew about the plant thing. Duh.
Yeah, Did you know the Baba Yaga had a son?
No. No, Baba
Oh.
Yaga, she does not talk about her son very much. Doesn't talk about very much.
Okay. Well, if this is a puzzle to find out what the, because you said it was a griffin, right? Or what was the stuffed animal? The stuffed griffin?
Two-headed eagle?
The two-headed eagle. With a horn and what was the third one?
I say there's like an iron spur and something.
Iron spur and the horn, yeah. And then on the bear was the mirror and something else.
Okay, I've already remembered two things, so.
Yeah, no, I know.
That's okay.
Well,
I'm
in
just
any
gonna
case,
post it in the
Uh-oh.
yeah.
What?
Who'd we lose?
What do you mean
My
who we lose?
Discord
I-
crashed.
Ah.
Oh.
uh,
Well, I mean, assuming we can go pick up the stuff, I will go and pick up so they kind of stay together. I'll pick up the two-headed eagle with the items it came with, and then separately grab the bear rug with the other two items.
All right.
are we getting a
You are able
paste
to do
of
so.
this somewhere?
All right. Sorry. Yep. There. I'm posting it in the Discord for everyone.
Okay.
Cool.
Stuff two-headed eagle from the shelf. Place the iron spur and a drinking horn beside the eagle.
Drinking horn.
They take an elephant tusk and a small hand mirror and drop them on top of bearskin rug.
Okay. If these are the breadcrumbs, does anyone have like a Would Makar have knowledge of a spell that can, like, almost? I mean, not necessarily Makar having one, but would he know of a spell that exists that can like retrace the steps of an item?
Okay.
Almost like a scry.
Okay, let me
thing.
rephrase. This is more of a clue than it is find these objects that I've just put in front of you.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
It seems like these would be leading us to some kind of hunting camp. Iron spurs, horseback riders, drinking horns, elephant tusks,
that would make sense, yeah.
bear rugs, stuffed eagles.
Okay.
So maybe
well, I suppose the first step would be finding out where we are. Does anyone have any idea on what's around here? Perhaps we should get a map.
Would
Big blue
any of
guy,
our characters
what
that
is
are
his name?
from this area which obviously is not me, be able to see if these things
Oh.
indicate. I mean, a two-headed eagle seems kind of, unique. If there's like a famous place named the two-headed eagle or something like that, would anybody in our party know that?
Why don't we ask this guy? I mean, Zool, right?
Well,
Let's
because I
see.
trust our party members more than I trust this guy.
Hello,
even know where
I
we
am
are.
Zilva Zagrat. I have told you how to leave this building. You have not done so yet. This is strange to me. But still, if you have more questions you would like to ask in the storeroom about a planet none of you have been on, I suppose you can stay here as long as you like.
Oh, that's right. I forgot we left. Sorry, I wasn't here for that one.
Yeah, he said we
I
were on
was
this
wondering
planet
I was
called
wondering if
Triaxus.
we had someone join us from this planet that I didn't remember. Maybe
No, he did say we were on a planet called Trax.
All right,
Triaxus.
fine. I'll ask if he knows anything about a stupid two-headed eagle
Mm.
place. Mm?
Mm.
You know.
Perhaps he has
We'll figure it out.
Are
when we
two-headed
get
eagles
out there.
normal
He's not.
here? I need to know that.
Excellent question. I do not know because I have not seen all of the images of the book that is in front of us. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Who knows these things? This is a wild and wacky world of fantasy and magic. So sure, two-headed eagles, why not?
All right, cool.
We might as
I
well
don't
just
suppose you
head
have
out.
any
Just at least see
maps
where
of
we
the
are.
area that we could purchase.
No, the maps, they have landmarks. Landmarks being blown to smithereens right now.
Oh,
What's happening on this?
by what?
Dragons? Guns?
What?
Lasers?
Dragons. Oh shit.
Yes, guns.
It just, I like how Makar goes, "Oh shit, dragons? Yeah, guns."
I heard dragons. I was like, oh shit.
Well, I guess
just fought one and it was
where are
mine.
where are these guns around? Is it some kind of hunting
Yeah,
ground?
hunting, killing, soldiering, usual stuff.
Well, could you point us in that direction?
Sure.
He
The
did
door
say
is
there's
over
a
He
here.
points down the
door right
corridor
over
towards the
here.
door marked exit.
After we exit the door, can you
Somewhere
point
out
us in a
there.
direction?
No.
Why?
What do you mean why?
'Cause he's-
Fine. Can you
'cause
tell
he's
me
clearly
where I can go
useless.
to go and get the smoke out there in this planet?
Because you live here, don't you?
No, I live in the Baba Yaga's hut. It's why I'm here.
Well, where are you from? Were you
Lang!
born in the Baba Yaga's hut?
He already told us.
I am from
this.
Lang.
All right,
God,
let's
Golarion
get outta
people.
here.
My God. If they found
Let's
two
just
brain
go.
cells, they would try and put them in the middle of their cage. That's very funny as an alien joke, by the way.
Look, I apologize that he only has 2 brain cells and they're both fighting for 4th place right now.
So tempted to shoot Kite.
Well,
No.
do you have some kind of phone that you could? You have some kind of phone that you could give Makar, so then he can just, when we leave, we can ring to harangue ring.
How does Cromwell even know what a phone is?
Well, he probably asked for sending stones, which he'll go, no.
All right.
He'd already gave you his business card, which will summon him specifically, but he
Right.
doesn't have any sending stones. He says he can get some, though, if you need it.
You're gonna cost money.
All
Which,
I
I
want
guess
to
we
do
have.
is have some fun. I want my players to get on the
To move
run.
on?
Yep.
Yeah.
I already
Kite
moved
goes outside
outside.
the door.
Fucking off.
All right. You make your way 10 foot to the end of the corridor, and you find the door. Opening it up, you're immediately greeted by a wintry blizzard as it rushes a huge waft of snow and silt in your direction.
Oof.
Finally, this is my jam. Dag, I have a question
And we
for you.
can't breathe.
Yeah, go on.
The snow globe that I have that protects everyone from the elements, it was that it has to be in my hand to be used.
Mhm.
Can it be a tattoo on my body to be used?
The
Or does
snow.
it have to physically?
Oh, I like the creativity. Sure, you may do so.
Sweet ass. I'm gonna do that.
Nice.
Can you still shake it?
You
Gotta
should
shake my
for a
arm
minute.
to see if it works.
Yeah.
It
The
doesn't.
tattoo
The
moves.
tattoo doesn't move, but
It's a
you are.
tattoo, yeah.
But you are still under the effect of it as if it was being carried. Now, as you exit the dancing hut, you're in a snow-covered mountain. The parapets of the Mounty Mountain separate the Skyfire Mandate of the Drakelands in a strange and unfamiliar world known as Triaxus. The seventh son... Oh, geez, who's breathing so heavily? There you are.
Just have a giant white dragon in our ears.
All right, now, looking at the surroundings, if it wasn't for the words of Ziva Zagarat, you probably wouldn't be able to tell that you are anywhere other than, say, Iobara or Irison. It is cold and wintry, much like these other locations. You hear an explosion in the distance. Like, I say near distance, like you can see light glowing from down the mountain. As you attempt to try and get your bearings, you see what appears to be a battalion suddenly exploding.
Oh shit.
What was exploding?
The ravine to the south of you.
Exploded.
You can see what looks to be a large fortress perched atop a large rocky crag, not too far away. As you gaze upon it, you can see that below there are a horde of warriors that are marching up and upon the fortress. A siege is currently taking place. You also notice that the air is choked with smoke, and flying around through the blizzard appears to be what look to be dragons.
Shit.
We can't go anywhere without there being some sort of conflict, huh?
Well, it's a direction.
But who we help, that's the...
Which way did you say that was?
It is down further south from where you are.
To the south. Well, unless anyone has a better idea.
Just make sure you stick close.
Now, from here you can choose to either head towards the attackers, or you can try and sneak into the fort.
We know which route Kyrie wants to take.
They go kill everything.
No,
Sneak.
the sneak.
Yeah. I'm okay to sneak, if we want to go to the fort. Otherwise, heading towards the battle, we have the Baba Yaga set with us. Not granted guaranteed safety, but it's a chance.
I'm worried about which side the dragon's on.
The dragons seem to be approaching the approaching the fort.
Alright, something tells me then that defending the fort might be the smart choice.
True.
Are they chromatic or metallic dragons?
Make a Arcana check as you try to figure out what your character knows about dragons.
Alrighty. Arcana is not a skill.
You know nothing about dragons, or their colors, or their types, or their personalities.
You said Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
I have Arcana. Whoops.
Hey.
Yeah, 25.
All right, with a 25, there is a strangeness about these dragons. They do not appear to be proper dragons, or at least dragons that you know. They do look like them, but there's something very different about them. There are a multitude of colors that are running around, but they seem to be walking on their hind legs instead of on all fours or flying around. And most, if not all of them, are mounted by a rider.
They have riders on them. They're tamed dragons. What?
Hmm.
I say we observe a little bit longer just to see. Something doesn't strike me as right here.
Well, we could do that, but then we probably would, if we were planning to head inside the fort,
Yeah.
we'd probably miss that opportunity.
If we go to the fort, we can at least find out what's going on from someone.
Can we tell the hut to sit and stay?
The hut
I
seems
feel like it would draw attention.
the hut seems to not move from where it currently is. Seems to be precariously perched.
It seems to not what?
It seems to be precariously perched.
Can we
So
see
it's-
any like?
Staying?
Yeah, it's staying.
Right. Well, for lack of better options, that does
Yeah,
seem
I
like a
say
rather
to-
large, well, breadcrumb of sorts. So let's sneak in.
Yeah, I say yeah. Let's sneak to the fort.
Okay. Sneaking into the fort. I need a survival check as you attempt to sneak
Okay.
into the fort.
Survival or stealth?
Survival.
Oh, okay. Oh shit.
All right.
Oh!
Oh, nice. Kyrie freaking coming in
Needed
clutch. All right, Kyrie and Kite. The two of you are not unfamiliar with this sort of terrain and begin to navigate it with with a lot of grace and ease. Every now and then you pull your team back behind some rocky outcrops as a dragon flies overhead, making your way moving and maneuvering yourselves until you kind of come roughly to the rear of the structure. As you do, it looks as though there's a I guess some kind of portal that seems to be there. It is guarded by what looks to be a group of frost drakes.
Ooh. Well, curious. Does it look like the portal you guys came through when you got here? When you got to Irison?
Dag just before we came through.
That was a long time ago.
Right?
Yeah, very similar, not the same, but definitely similar.
Hmm.
So this could be another point of entry for the eternal winter.
Maybe.
Potentially.
Hmm.
Um,
I don't
This
know
is-
what
this
to
is
do. There's a
a-
bunch of drakes. This is terrifying.
This is a Marcus question, not that Kite would absolutely know. But from where we are at, would I be able to throw something without us being spotted by the drakes?
Presently from where you are, yeah, sure.
How far away is it?
Are they? I'd probably say about 120 foot.
Shit, that's a little too far out of my reach.
What are you trying to throw? I might just be able to shoot something over there.
Oh, actually, that's a real good idea, Makar. Could I attach a bead of fireball to one of Makar's arrows and have him just drop a nuke on the drakes?
What? You want to start a war already?
Sure.
Look, we all know that the moment we approach that, the drakes are going to attack us. It happens every time. I'm not taking the chance of them getting the first hit.
I see that Kyrie is rubbing off on people versus Cromwell.
The rider.
Look, I've already died twice because of you people. I'm not going to go again.
You people.
Yeah, you
got
people.
yourself killed.
I would just like to point out that I saved your life initially. You would have died in that little pod thing.
Not you, Bectrin. Not you. I blame these three. Anyway, Makar,
Yeah.
let's drop some fire on them.
Kyrie, Bectrin, Cromwell, what do you guys think? I need a group choice.
I think we're out here in the middle of nothing with no defenses, and if we drop something on it and draw everybody's attention to us, we're gonna die in 3 seconds.
Well, we're also far
Well,
enough away that they
What
can't
is
see.
okay?
us.
What is the
It
range?
does
of
also
light?
kind of defeat the purpose of sneaking into the.
Yeah, and so does walking straight up. Again, we are hidden from their sight.
All right. Hang on. I need to see my bow along.
Could I get everyone to make me a perception check, please?
Yeah.
Your target number is 23. Nice.
26.
Cool.
Natural 20
Oh, we
again.
all
Kyrie.
got it.
Holy crap!
Damn,
Right?
you all got
Where
it.
the-
All right.
Where the fuck
Well,
were these before?
2 natural 20s in a row.
All right. You absolutely can see as these creatures, these drakes, suddenly roar and take flight. These creatures definitely couldn't see you from 120 foot away. But with you arguing, they don't have deaf spots, unfortunately. And have absolutely heard you guys from behind where you are as they take flight and begin to make their way towards you.
Where is the fortress in relation to this?
You are on. So basically, the port. You guys, the portal, then the fortress further up. But we will come to the fortress, the portal, and more next time when we return on Reign of Winter. Thank you everyone for joining us. My name is Mark. I'm the Dad of the Gamer.
Yeah.
This is my place. This is my face. You can find it a number of times during the week. A special thank you to RPG Dinosaur Bob for bringing your community in here. You bloody beautiful legend, you. Thank you to everyone who donated for today. Unfortunately, guys, we only hit the $30 mark for our donation tier today, meaning added to this war. By the way, and to be clear, the encounter that we're that we're facing here is our Big Sky Harrow deck encounter. The Big Sky Harrow deck encounter is like freedom and rebellion and so that sort of thing. So that's kind of what we're doing. So that's going to be coming into play over the next few weeks. So thank you to our donator. I think it was I don't remember who donated the Harrow card reading. I feel like it was
Viren Rock.
I think it was Viren Rock. But yes, Big Sky is all about freedom and breaking the chains of liberty and stuff. And that is what's happening here between the siege and all the battle and stuff. So what is going to happen? You guys have two. Let me have a look. Hold on. Let me just check this here. Because I've got it written down. Next week, we are coming back with our triggered Twitch boss encounter, which is double buff. Okay, here we go. We have 2 boosts and 2 encounters. So you're currently dealing with a CR 1 higher than you. Oh, sorry, 2 creatures CR 1 higher than you. So that's not bad. It's gonna be pretty good.
Okay.
I will throw it out there, and we'll see what the audience says they would like to do, and we'll come back next week with cool encounters and dragons and holy crap and all the stuff. Guys, thank you so much
Oh my
for joining
God.
us. Yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for being here. We hope that you guys had an amazing time. Once again, I'm the Dead Gamer. Stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, as always, from us to you, game hard or die trying. Bye, folks.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.